I'm Zach, and get that Kingda out of my car.
I'm Ben and May. Nah, I can't do that one.
Next.
Well, shit.
Well, here we are.
Yep. We waited a week to record, and
We figured everybody could use last week to have time to themselves.
to sit at home in anxiety about whether or not they're going to get that Kingda Ka credit.
And it looks like many people did make the journey out to Great Adventure.
And now, just like other things, the information from the sources is very unclear, and no one knows what the hell is going on.
Yep. Although I've been having a shitload of fun with this on our Twitter, to be honest.
Nice.
Yeah, like I found an old picture of Kingda Ka when it was under construction, getting topped off, and I posted it, and I said, "Oh my god!"
So what was the one with the email from the park saying that they have known that it will operate next year or whatever?
Yeah, an account, I believe, Kitty.Coasters on Instagram sent that to us, and I don't know. They said that's what they got from the park.
Okay. I mean, I you can't doubt it, but at the same time, like,
I have no specific reason to disbelieve
right.
that. Whereas there's definitely people on YouTube who would have financial reason for spreading unsubstantiated rumors that may gain them clicks.
hmm Just like other things going on in the world around that time, which is kind of funny. It's like if you if you wanted to pull people away from what was going on Tuesday, all you got to do is say the world's tallest roller coaster slash maybe fastest is gonna get demolished. So, but it's what was weird about it was like the park was definitely putting something on for it, and then like they did an employee ride night and all that. So like it's kind of weird, right? Like it's definitely maybe it's just a way to conspire YouTubers.
Well, and
Like,
demolition permits were filed for Green Lantern and the parachute drop and Twister.
mhm. Which makes me wonder because there's a whole hotel rumor, right? So that would make sense. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to think. If they did extend Kingda Ka or do something weird with it, I mean, that'd be cool, but I don't know what they really are going to do. Do you think they're going to work with Intamin?
Maybe. See, here's the thing: is today Intamin teased that they're gonna announce something big at IAPA.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, so it's hard to really speculate and say like, oh, I think that's it. But like, also, goddamn that timing, huh?
hmm Although Intamin is doing. Someone did mention, though, the Fast and Furious coaster with the cars, the new cars, makes sense.
That could be it too. But that also isn't going to open till 2026.
Oh. Even then, though, I don't know. Like, here's the thing: if they do retheme, which like I never really understood. Like I got the theme for Kingda Ka, but like for a Stratocoaster, I always thought the theming was kind of mediocre. Kind of like between Kingda Ka, all the East Coast hyper giga whatever, like all kind of have dumb themes. like, Kingda Ka theming, and then like the colors are cool though. And then I-305 being themed to a NASCAR driver, or I guess a NASCAR, a car. Because when you see a 305-foot roller coaster, your mind immediately goes to a car. But if Kingda Ka goes to a car themed, I mean, that'd be cool, I guess.
It could be. I don't know. I mean, maybe they retheme. I don't know. I've been honestly, it's hard to. It's like either they're gonna do something with it or they're tearing it out at this point because they announced that they're gonna share an update on it soon.
Yeah.
So at this point, either it's getting rethemed. I said I thought it'd be funny if they just announced a paint job.
Yeah.
That would make me laugh really hard. But like I said, I've been having fun trolling on Twitter with this. I want to read through some of these because I think you'll find them entertaining, and any of our listeners who aren't on Twitter may also. So I said, "That's it. I'm ramping up this Kingda Ka rumor. Six Flags Great Adventure will close following the conclusion of the 2024 season."
First, I thought you were going to say election.
Oh, and then somebody had posted that La Vibora was confirmed removed because it showed up on our CDB that way.
Mm-hmm.
So on the day after that quote unquote final ride, I put breaking. RCDB list Kingda Ka is operating.
Nice.
I put I'm I rode Top Thrill Dragster and Kingda Ka years old.
Nice.
Yeah. There was some emails like the one that we got sent to us where it was like you should expect it to open. So I opened my notes app because other people were photoshopping the emails,
Mm-hmm.
and I just wrote, "Dear YFCS, thank you for reaching out to Six Flags Great Adventure regarding our Kingda Ka roller coaster. We'd like to tell you that we think your podcast is crap and you are morons. Maybe Kingda Ka is going, maybe it's staying, but why the hell would we tell you? Sincerely, sit on attack." So there you go.
I mean, is anyone out there like? I mean, I'm actually surprised no one is acting like they're in the know. Like normally this time, like normally when this kind of shit goes down, there's always somebody either on Reddit or YouTube that acts like they're in the know or they know people, and like no one has come forward about really anything yet. Like,
Well, no. There's been some YouTubers. That's where all this started from.
yeah, like so like yeah, like they're saying like, oh, we know, or we have a source that works in the park, and they're saying it's being removed, type of thing. Yeah, I guess that's true.
Yep.
I actually just wanted to do a quick tribute to Kingda Ka in case it does go, because I was also thinking too, like I feel like they would learn their lesson with Kingda Ka. So like if you're gonna redo any or either Kingda Ka or Dragster, I feel like Kingda Ka is probably in better shape to like fuck with.
I don't know. I remember not that long ago people complaining about Kingda Ka's launch being rough because the launch track wasn't like braced, I think.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, so which is I think of an issue with Top Thrill 2 with the whatever the clearance of the fins on the LSMs or whatever. So they would probably have to fix that. Also, like the trim really killed it for me.
Well, We will see what happens. At this point, we know Kingda Ka will not be around any longer. Whether it gets modified or is closed remains to be seen. But I would also like to shout out Marcus Leshock at WGN News in Chicago for doing the real journalism, reaching out to Six Flags Great Adventure as a journalist and getting them to say that they would share an update.
Okay. CannabeFan.com. It's one of the pictures.
But we shall see what happens.
I mean, if they do the extension, that would be pretty cool.
I'd like to see them do some do a Kingda Ka or what would they call it?
Two King Two Ka. Oh, weird. There's also a photo on our CDB of Viper and King Ka in the same shot.
Oh wow. Kingda 2 Electric Boogaloo. What
They
about
turn it
Queen
into
Ka?
like, yeah, I like Queen Ka. I like. It'd be kind of funny if they did like a fish hook kind of thing.
Why don't they? Okay, so it's Six Flags and they're the new Cedar Fair. So why don't they just pull a new Six Flags, right? They'll do a classic Six Flags move, but with a Cedar Fair name. I propose they call Kingda Ka the Beast
Why?
because it would be funny as fuck.
Six Flags starts. Yeah, Six Flags starts incorporating like the chain wide like generic names for things. Every park gets a beast. So let's see. How fast is the that new Falcon's flight go? I'm curious.
156, 158.
So Fallon's flight, Jimmy Fallon's flight, Falcon's flight. So yeah, 155,
Okay.
and King Ka goes 128. So obviously, I'm just trying to be funny, but so then Falcon's flight is. So this is interesting. So RCDB actually has elevation and then they have drop.
Well, that makes sense because, you know, it could be a giga coaster if the drop is so much or the height. So according to
Yeah. Okay.
whoever.
So they're not counting this like the. Wait, hold on. But like I, what the fuck? Okay, so okay, yeah, they're not counting. I guess they're not counting the whole drop off the quarry wall down as a drop. They're only counting the top hat part as a drop. I'm guessing.
Okay.
I don't know. I guess like because if it's some interesting new, that's a new thing for this all. Be right because like we've never had a. Well, what if you have a drop that goes into a downward launch? Is that still technically a drop? Where do you draw the line? Does the drop stop at the start of the launch? Does it stop once it, levels out more than 45 degrees? There's some questions there that need answers.
I'm excited to watch a POV of the ride through
Yeah.
and also an off ride to watch it crest that hill and
Yeah.
when it
So
inevitably valleys at the bottom of it.
here's what I'm wondering. And this is like teenage Thuzy Wet Dream. But so the drop is 519 feet, and the speed of Falcon's on Falcon's flight 519 feet foot drop and 155 miles per hour. Kingda Ka was 456 feet tall and 128 miles an hour. So if they do the reverse spike thing, is it possible that they try to beat the record? Like, is it possible they went to Intamin and they were like, hey, here's our plan. We want to remove Green Lantern because of X reason. We're trying to build this hotel, so we'll have some space open. And they want to get the record back. And they could, it's not hard to shave off, what would that be? Like 17 miles per hour off of the, off of the launch, so it doesn't exceed, or so it doesn't go too fast over the original top hat. You know what I mean?
They've already got trims up there, though.
True. True. They could add a few more. But like, you know what I mean? I'm not saying obviously obviously it's still Six Flags post merger. They don't really have money to do this. But if I don't know. I mean, maybe that's why it's silent. Maybe this is maybe they're doing like a very last minute kind of decision type of thing. And they're, Cedar Fair is like, we don't want to work with Intamin, and then Six Flags is like, well, we don't really mind working with Intamin.
I don't think it would have been that at all. I don't think they want to work with Zamperla again.
Well, right. It's like they've got these. It's kind of like they were in a marriage and then they cheated on their marriage, and then they found out that the new person is like, I don't know, has like a weird serial killer fetish, and they go back to the original spouse or something. It's like that.
Yeah, just like that.
Well,
Yeah, I don't know if you have any concrete evidence about Kingda Ka, let us know. If you have any wild speculation, let us know. Join us on our Discord. There's a link in the description.
so
It's free.
does a back spike count as a drop?
I'd say so.
So would even be what this would be even sillier is if they just add the extra elevation to the top hat. Here's the thing. So you got, let's see, Kingda Ka has, what is it listed as? So they have height and drop. Okay, so 456 feet tall and 418 feet. So what if they did LSMs on the ground? No, that wouldn't make a difference. They'd still have to add a whole 100 foot. I don't know. I'm spiraling.
All right, well, we can move on. I got something. I got a trip report.
Nice. We're at.
I spent the weekend at the Disneyland Resort. Went to Disneyland and Disney's California Adventure. First visit as a Magic Key holder. And here's the thing, right? We got our Magic Keys last week because they went on sale the day after the election, which made me feel very nice when we got them. I felt a lot better after we bought them. But today, as of recording, which is Tuesday, November 12th, the sales have been paused.
Is that normal? Or like, what's the.
No, last time they were on sale from March to June.
Huh.
So they were on sale for 6 days. So
Do you
I'm
think
just
they.
very glad we got ours.
Yeah, do you think they like. Huh. Do you think they just hit the numbers enough and then like
It must be cuz and here's the thing that's surprising, right? And this is corroborated by the most recent Fresh Baked video as of Tuesday, November 12th. Um they had a sign up at DCA right by the entrance advertising Magic Key sales.
Okay.
Like upgrade today's ticket to a Magic Key.
Hmm.
So it's really interesting that they paused it so soon. But all the more glad we got ours and
Yeah.
already working on getting the money's worth out of them. So we had 2 days worth of reservations and we used them up. We flew out Saturday morning, bright and early, and flew into LAX, which wasn't the greatest. Not a huge fan
Yeah.
of LAX,
Hmm.
but it was fine. We got a
Yeah.
rental. You've flown into and into and out of LAX.
Yeah. I
You
mean,
know,
it's just a standard shitty big airport. Like, it's fine. In and out.
we had to taxi for about 12-15 minutes before we got to the gate,
Yeah.
which
It's
really
fucking huge.
sucked. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a rental there and we drove over to Anaheim. Got some Randy's donuts on the way. Shouts to Randy's. If you're in LA, especially if you're flying into or out of LAX, stop at Randy's, grab a donut. That shit's hot. You ever had Randy's?
No.
Do you like donuts?
Not really.
Okay.
Not anymore. I'll eat one though. I'll fuck one up. Let's see, Randy's Donuts.
They're really good.
Is it like voodoo though that like they grew a lot and now it's like
No. It's still like they're not like specialty donuts. They're just really good.
yeah. Oh, Randy's. Okay, okay. I don't think I've actually had this, but I know the location. Like I from the picture.
Yeah, the giant donuts on top.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. It's the first time I ever tried it. So we stayed at a place called the Capri Suites, just a little past Orangewood on Harbor. So it was about a 25-minute walk from the harbor entrance of Disneyland. So not too bad cuz the bus that goes there only runs every 30 minutes.
Mhm.
So it's like you have no idea how long it's going to take for the bus to start or for the bus to get there. So it's just like, fuck it, it'll take a little less time to walk. So let's just walk.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, got in the morning, made some notes. Let's see here. We went through the Sleeping Beauty Castle walkthrough. It was really fun. It was dark. There was some great, what do you call those? Dioramas. Some cool effects. Walkthroughs are a good use of space in a park. I really appreciate them. We went to Galaxy's Edge, got the blue milk. Not great. Saved the $9.
Is that new?
No, it came out when Galaxy's Edge did. I had just never tried it.
Okay.
It's like it's like coconut and rice milk with like citrus fruit. But the problem is it's too creamy to be a smoothie, but it's not creamy enough to be a milkshake. But it's like too citrusy to be a milkshake.
Mhm.
I don't know. It's fine. It's not great. I'll try the green milk next time. Let you know because they got blue milk and green milk.
What the hell's the color of green and blue milk?
The blue milk is bantha milk, I guess, which is a creature from the Star Wars universe.
Okay.
I'm not a big Star Wars guy. I had to Google why it was blue milk anyway. And then I think the scene from the movie where Luke Skywalker actually drinks it, he makes a face like he took a shot of whiskey.
It's Smurf cum.
Yeah, kinda. So yeah, I don't know. Save the $9. Get the Tatooine Sunset over at Ronto Roasters instead. Cause that shit's fucking amazing. And that's basically just a suicide where it's like a mixture of a bunch of different stuff from the soda fountain.
Yeah.
We rode Haunted Mansion Holiday. Awesome, as always. Then, this was the fun part. We got to go through the Magic Key previews for Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
Oh wait, that wasn't even. It hasn't been open yet.
It is opening Friday. Today, if you're listening to this today, it comes out November 15th. It is opening at Disneyland.
Okay.
So it was in soft opening preview mode, and man, it was awesome. I really enjoyed it. I think the Splash Mountain people need to shut the fuck up because it's still a really good ride.
I mean, besides like the small details of theming, I mean, it's still the same like facade, right? It's still like a mountain. The ride is
Yeah,
still the
it's
same.
so like the physical log flume is still the same.
Yeah.
The track layout's all still the same. They changed out the scenes. And here's the deal, right? Rianne and I watched Song of the South a couple days ago,
Yeah.
which they really hit all the beats on that for Splash Mountain. And also, Jesus Christ, that fucking movie. But that was all a mistake. Building that ride themed around that was all a mistake then.
Yeah.
And oh yeah, but given that they had the great bones of this ride, they did a fantastic job. And the portion where the America Sings animatronics were on the boat in the finale scene, like the finale scene now is incredible. They put some of the brand new super fluid motion animatronics in there, and it, man, it's beautiful. It's great.
What are the logs the same?
Yeah, logs are the same. At Disneyland, there's still single file seating, 5 seats,
Yeah.
and there was a dad with 2 kids in the back of our log, and the kids were fucking crying.
Classic.
Yeah, they didn't like the drops, I don't think. I was trying to be like more excited to help them feel encouraged, but
Yeah.
they were like they were like crying, and I was like, "Oh no." But yeah, Tiana's was awesome. I really enjoyed it. Looking forward to being able to ride the one at Magic Kingdom hopefully soon. We wore ponchos, that helped a lot. I'm pretty sure it was in winter mode. The only part that got me fairly wet was, I don't know what you call it now, the shrink down part, the frog part. It used to be called the laughing place, but that portion where you do the drop and then come back up and then drop and splash,
Hmm.
that fucking part always. Although when I last rode Splash Mountain at Disneyland in August of 2022, that part soaked me all the way through. Like, I felt like a level of soaked, like it penetrated my skin.
Yeah.
So it wasn't that bad. So I think it must have been in like winter mode. Anyway, super fun to get on there. Really love that. Got our picture on the ride because Photo Pass is included with our Magic Keys. So really dug that. And the picture's great. And I filmed like half a POV, but again, going into the shrink down frog laughing place scene, this wall of water came up and like hit my phone directly. And I
Yeah.
was like, all right, I think that's the end of that.
You have a new what's your iPhone?
12 Pro
Oh,
Max.
that's waterproof.
Yeah, it is, but I was more concerned about dropping it,
Yeah.
like it getting wet and slippery, because that's before the big drop. And I know the OtterBox is good, but I don't think it's that good.
Just the phone itself without a case is waterproof.
Yeah, the water wasn't the super concerning part. It was more about, like I said, I didn't have a great grip on it because I don't have like a gimbal or anything. I was literally just holding it.
Yeah.
So I was like, no, fuck this. I'm going to bail. Let's see. We went to DCA. We had reservations for the Magic Key Terrace. That was really fun. Glad they have that. If you decide to go to Disneyland, Ben, let me know because we'll make reservations for that.
Yeah, the so reservations are still a thing. How soon in advance do you need a notice typically?
So like if you're just gonna buy tickets, those are date based now. So you'll get a reservation with the day that you select the ticket for.
Oh, gotcha.
I have to make advance reservations for us because that's how the annual passes fucking work.
Yeah.
But they also have the Magic Key Terrace, which is like a pass holder lounge. But apparently, you only need one pass holder to get up there. It's in Disney's California Adventure and it has a really nice view because it's upstairs at the Golden Vine Winery.
What's all? What do you get free shit?
No, no free shit. They got like light fare and drinks to purchase. But they have a mint julep cocktail. Man, it's fucking good.
$20.
Yeah, it was like $18. Hey, Magic Key discount, 15% off. Yeah, we split tomato soup, a cauliflower steak, and each got a mint julep. Shit was good. We saw Mickey's Mixed Magic on Small World on Saturday because the fireworks didn't happen because there was wind in the sky.
Huh.
Yeah, I didn't know they canceled the firework part for that. So they only did the projection show. So we just kind of walked back around to Small World and caught it on there. And that was really cool. Especially because Small World was closed because they're doing the holiday overlay.
Yeah.
And as far as I understand it, that should be open as of today on the day of upload, Friday, November 15th. We went on Pirates in row one. It was very fun, although there was like an absurd amount of water in the seats. So both of us got like our asses soaked ridiculously. And it was like pretty cold. It was like in the low 50s.
Yeah.
So like I lost the feeling in my ass cheeks after walking back to the hotel and it was all cold on my ass.
Yeah, it's like that's piss.
Yeah, it was not great. But it was like the people behind us too. It was like it was like as if nobody was on the ride before us, but we saw
Yeah.
people get off, so I don't know. So then we found a spot to watch Phantasmic outside of Pirates, and we were standing there, and Rianne's like, I think they're gonna ask us to move. So she found a cast member and asked them about like where we could go to watch the show, and they walked us over to the reserved seating area and let us watch Phantasmic from the reserved seating area.
Nice.
It was so dope. Have you ever seen Phantasmic?
No, I don't even know what it is.
It's a nighttime spectacular.
So it's not part of the fireworks?
There's like, it's not like the castle fireworks, it's a separate nighttime show.
Okay.
It's got Mickey and a bunch of portions from movies, and it's really good. There's some pyro, and at Disneyland, they use the Mark Twain riverboat as part of the show, which is cool. And afterwards, we got to see them parking or like taking away. There's a couple portions of the show where they have these boats that have a stage on top of them. So the driver of the boat is all obscured. It just
Hmm.
kind of looks like a floating stage,
Okay.
and it just, goes around while they're doing the dance routines. There's a couple of them. We got to watch them driving them around the rivers of America to the point where they would park at. Next day, we had reservations for DCA. Went in the morning, got a margarita and a churro. Then we went over to Disneyland, went on the train. We spotted where they park those boats. Super interesting. They have a very obscured garage door type of thing in the back there. It was really interesting to see that. Took the monorail. I'm losing track of the order of things we did. We didn't do a ton of rides on Sunday. It was only the monorail and the train. Monorail was cool. I had never done that at Disneyland before. We went from downtown Disney to Disneyland. They make you get off. You can't just ride it continuously.
Where does that all go?
I don't think it makes a stop at Disney's California Adventure. But it is downtown Disney, Disneyland, and the Disneyland Hotel.
Okay.
We checked out the Grand Californian Hotel. Looked really nice. Looks super nice. Would love to stay there at some point because they got that dedicated entrance there in Grizzly Peak.
Yeah.
Then we got to catch Mickey's Mix Magic on Sunday night with the fireworks. I really enjoyed it. They basically take a couple old Disney songs and then made like EDM remixes of all of them. Yeah, I dug it. It was cool.
Yeah.
Other than they like pretty much all had the same exact tempo. It was like a very consistent, I'm going to guess like 125 beats a minute the
Yeah.
entire time. Yeah, we tried the caramel apple churro. That was really good.
Is that a holiday thing?
It was a Halloween thing, but they still had it because the holiday stuff doesn't officially start until this Friday, November 15th.
Yeah.
So they
And I
still
mean
had
there
that.
yeah, and I mean like there's like that fall theme crossover of foods. It's like Thanksgiving ambiguous kind of.
Yeah. Yeah. And it was delicious because it had like a caramel applesauce, which was heavier on the apple. And I appreciated that. It was actually like a caramel apple.
Mhm.
Yeah. No, it was a great time.
Is this a busy time of year for Disney?
It wasn't too bad. It was a lot busier surprisingly on Sunday than Saturday,
Yeah.
but I think Sundays and Mondays are busier now.
Well, it's almost like it almost is that it's like that psychology of people where like, oh, we won't go Saturday, it's busy, so we'll go Sunday and we'll outsmart everybody. But then everybody goes on Sunday
Yeah, I think you're right,
kind of vibe.
which is why Mondays are busy now too.
Hmm.
So, I mean,
Yeah, Cedar Point, like, um, I guess it's not the same because it's the opposite, but like when I worked at Cedar Point, the best days to go were Fridays and Sundays. Those are the least busy days of the week. And then like Mondays and Tuesdays were like Saturday level slammed.
yeah, that's not surprising. I've heard recently that Wednesdays are the best for Disneyland, but that's probably true across the board.
Yeah, because it's like you either got people doing the week or they're doing the weekend or doing like a 3 day weekend kind of thing. Yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah, I'd
Ski.
recommend if you're planning a Disneyland trip soon, Friday, Saturday is a much better way to go if you can.
I mean, I'm definitely due for a Disney visit. Um, I guess the thing I like about Disneyland over Disney World is like I don't feel like I need to plan out like a 5 day itinerary to like enjoy it. I feel like I
No,
could pop
definitely
in.
not.
Like I feel like Disneyland is still manageable to where if I only had one day, like I would be fine and feel satisfied.
Yeah, when was the last time you were at Disneyland?
Disneyland was literally when we were there.
Oh my god, dude. You have to go to Disneyland.
Yeah, Southern California is like a. It's been a while. It's crazy.
And
I think it's been since
oh,
like.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I think it's been like probably. I gotta think about that. Maybe like 2017 was the last time I was down there, like for parks. Oh no, that's not true. I was there recent. I don't know. I gotta go back. I'll do it. I'll do it sometime soon. I feel like this winter is a good time for like an impromptu Southern California.
Hell yeah. And I suppose I owe all of our very early on listeners somewhat of an apology, because I'm pretty sure when we started this 5 years ago, we were firmly on the not Disney side of things.
Mm-hmm.
And my how the turntables have
I mean, there's definitely still over a preference of Disneyland over Disney World.
definitely. Although now I feel like I really want to go to Disney World.
Yeah, I mean, like I wanted to like. There's stuff I want to like. It just it feels so impossible. Like I'm like the thought of it is so overwhelming. I would just like if I could go for 4 days and have someone plan it for me. That's you know that'd be fine. But I don't even know where to start. Like what I go to Disney.com and then like I just it seems super overwhelming. Like I'm gonna see I'm actually gonna see how good their user experience is. So if I go to DisneyWorld.com, oh, I spelled Disney wrong. So there's tickets, places to stay, things to do, shop. So like, is there a portal where I can do all of the check? Like, let's see. So I can get tickets, but what if I want to like stay at the resort and then
They have packages.
I know, but like there's so many options. Like deluxe villas, resort hotels, moderate resort hotels, value resort hotels, and campgrounds. Let's see what a good old moderate resort hotel is. So the Caribbean
The
Beach Resort,
Riviera.
the French Corridor, Port Orleans. Let's do the beach. I'm feeling beach vibes. And I'm going to go on 420. So I want to be there from the 18th through the 21st. 4 adults. If I start entering my credit card info, like, please let me know.
Just
Don't
make
let me
sure you read it out loud
don't let me do
for the listeners.
it. Okay, save up to 25% on rooms early 2025. So it's $466 a night
Yep.
in a preferred room. Water or pool view. Definitely want a pool view. Oh, well, I love how it says water or pool. Like, it's like I thought I was getting a water view. It's like, yeah, it is water. A pool, it's a pool view. Okay.
There's water in the pool. No, there's not. It's under construction.
Okay, so 447 in the night. I'm guessing this includes park tickets.
Nope.
Oh God. Okay, so somehow my total is already up to $4,000. Jesus Christ. Okay, so now there's theme park reservation requirements. So if so just getting a hotel getting a hotel doesn't even get me a reservation. Let's see, view availability. So I have to go to another website to check to make sure that I can and put in the dates. It doesn't default your dates. And this is just checking your reservation or your date. Okay, so apparently it's all green. Okay, so now I got to close this web page. Go to this one. Okay, so I'm gonna go 4 days, $4,216, and then I'm guessing I want the Park Hopper Plus.
Nah,
Includes
you don't
same
need
day
that.
includes same day admission to all 4 theme parks plus visits to a water park. So just the Park Hopper.
Nah, you don't need that.
Okay, so just one park per day.
Well, unless you want to spend the extra like
Yeah,
70 or whatever it is a day.
yeah, it's $100 a ticket. But see, here's what's frustrating about this. Like thinking about this, it's like, what if I get there and I can't get a reservation for a ride I really want to ride, right? And then like I have to use up one of my tickets for the same park on the second day, just to get that ride.
What ride are you concerned about?
I don't know. Like, let's say I wanted to ride like Guardians,
If you can't
and
get the
then
virtual queue at, I think it's 8, maybe it's 7, then they do another one, I think at noon or 1. And if you can't get either of those, then they do sell an individual attraction pass.
aren't those not valid on some rides though?
What?
There's all these like weird rules about like, oh, well, this ride is only lightning lane. This one's lightning lane, but not lightning lane plus. This one
Yeah,
is quick.
exactly. So you can buy a single pass for Guardians.
Okay.
So you don't need Lightning Lane, Multi Pass, or Premier Pass.
Okay.
Premier Pass will work, but you don't need to spend that much money. You don't need Multi Pass. You can get an individual for Guardians.
Okay. So, okay, it wants me to add a dining plan.
I mean, you
So,
can, but those if you want to save money, then you have to make sure you're picking what you're using your credits on very specifically.
okay, so yeah, it looks like it adds $500 with the dining plan, with the quick service dining plan. And I'm assuming this is like not great stuff. Like this is just like,
Yeah, it's quick
fries,
service.
pretzels, pizza sticks. Like,
You might get a little more variety, but yeah, burgers, fries, chicken fingers.
I love on there's the Disney dining plan, which is an extra $1,000.
Well, that
So
includes table service.
yeah, table service, one table service meal, one quick service meal, one snack, one resort refillable drink or mug, and then redeem your meals for special dining experiences. Okay, so that's only okay. So it's a lot more expensive, but you get one table service meal. Okay.
But like I
Um,
said, if you want to actually save money on the dining plan or even break even, you have to very strategically use your credits.
okay. Okay. So now they got the add-ons, the memory maker.
Photos.
So it is $185, which I guess for four people, unlimited downloads. I feel like that's probably fuck it. Let's add the memory maker. And then let's see, ground transportation. Okay, that's just a rental car. Travel protection. I feel like that's probably a good idea, depending on how much it costs. So $380. Yeah, fuck it. That's probably a good idea. Okay, so the end of the day requires a $580 deposit, and the total is $4,700 to go and stay at the Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort and 4-day admissions and memory maker. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Do you want to go to Disney?
Yeah, but I think we can do it cheaper than that.
Well,
Look up how much it would be like on Airbnb to rent a vacation house at Margaritaville. And I'm pretty sure that's in Orlando.
Margaritaville.
Wasted away again in Margaritaville.
Marijuanaville.
I love that place.
For 420.
Yup.
It is on a Sunday, so Lord's Day. Um, so it's like 200 a night. It's not bad.
And that's for a house there?
It's their like townhomes
Yeah, yeah. How many
slash
bedrooms?
four for four people, so 2 bedroom,
2 beds?
yeah,
Yeah.
with a little pool.
See, there you go. Because you stay there and rent one of them.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. How far away is that from Disney, like drive wise?
20 minutes, 25 minutes, depending on the park.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that feels a little more accessible than I originally thought. That's cool.
Yeah, I don't think staying on site is necessarily the move at
Yeah.
Disney. It can be depending on what type of trip you want to do, but I think for value, you get a much better value. Like I said, renting out one of those houses at Margaritaville. That's what Rihanna and I did in 2020.
Yeah, that's not bad. Cool.
Yeah.
Oh god. There's a tab open. And this is actually kind of funny. It's sad, but like it's pretty funny given the history of this place.
What is it?
Okay. Park News 11/9. According to the local news in Canada, another beluga whale has died at Marineland this week.
Oh God.
So it's funny how they say this week. Like, and then it goes on, it says, while death is part of the quote, circle of life, this is apparently the fifth whale to die at the park over the past year.
Holy shit.
An investigation into the park has apparently also determined that the deaths are not due to quality issues. It says quality twice.
I think they need some quality control.
2024 in general has been an interesting one for the park, with rumors spreading rampant at the start of the year that the park might not open at all, only for it to be open for a relatively short season from late June through early September. At the time, it was also stated that the park was prepping for a strategic evolution and redevelopment plan that will occur under new ownership, but nothing more was ever announced. Also, the park sale can't talk. Also announced about the possible sale of the park. So I wonder what the hell is going on in this park. But I mean that place is
Yeah,
sketch.
definitely. It seemed just like so empty.
Mm-hmm.
Like there was just big portions of land where there was nothing.
Yeah, it was like you're walking through like just like a state park with like on a path, and then you would walk, and they're like, oh, there's a ride there, I guess.
Yeah, right? And then it'd be nothing for a long while. And then it's like, oh shit, there's Dragon Mountain.
Yeah, it took a while to find it. Like it wasn't easy to find. Yeah, I mean Dragon Mountain was pretty good, but that's crazy. And then IAPA. I'm just going through these headlines. So what the Intamin thing is on? Uh, um, no, I hate this website. Another beluga whale died. That's crazy.
That is ridiculous.
Is there anything else going on? Like, isn't there? Oh yeah, Six Flags was saying that they would potentially close parks,
But
which
then they said they're not going to close parks.
I have a feeling. I have a weird feeling if like they're having some internal political struggles like within the company as a merger, because it seems like you hear conflicting things about the company all the time. Like Kingda Ka is getting removed. No, it's not. Yes, it is. We're closing parks. No, we're not.
Yeah, right?
So I don't know, but the things that everyone was super optimistic about, like originally with the merger, about how like, oh no, this is a great thing for the company and this is going to lead to better operations and better things, and it's like it seems like we have closed rides, rumored closed parks, rides not opening, rides being removed. So there's that.
Yeah, I don't think it's great.
Did you see? Oh, did you see the RCDB link I put in the chat?
Yeah, what is that?
I don't know. It's a coaster, but it's like for children only, I think.
Yeah, that's really weird. It's like in a fucking cornfield.
And I think you gotta like push the children up it.
A human powered roller coaster. Wild. So where is this?
I think it's in Germany.
Yep, interesting. That's really weird. Isn't that weird? I love gold.
I'm just digging through now. The wild moose has yet to sell.
Yep. Nobody wants that shit.
Those new train designs are like not great. How come every time a manufacturer makes a new train, they like all kind of look the same? Like these new RMC trains look exactly like Timberliners.
They're not. They're Limbertiners. And they're a completely original idea.
Is it just me or does RMC not have a great company image?
Did you ever watch that documentary about them? I mean, TLDR, Fred seems like a kook.
I mean, I get like the brands of roller coaster designs aren't that, or like companies aren't that important, but like Mach, like Mach has good marketing. I like their logo. I like their you know all their stuff. RMC still feels very Arrow.
America,
Yeah,
USA, USA, USA. Their first degreed engineer. Do you remember that from the Arrow documentary?
hmm there's a lot of well, because it was what was the backstory of that? Like a Disney.
It's like Ron Toomer was the first engineer there that had a college degree.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's about right. So if you had to give a percentage of whether Kingda Ka is closing,
A 100.
really,
Yeah,
they're just gonna rip it out.
I don't know. That's the thing is I don't know. I would have said I'm not so sure until this morning when Marcus Leshock said, well, shared that he heard back from the park that they would be sharing an update about Kingda Ka soon.
hmm Yeah, because I was thinking about Six Flags and IAPA, but like Six Flags has never really had a presence at IAPA, though, have they?
Yeah, sure they have.
But have they announced like major coasters at IAPA before? Like, is that something they do?
I don't think they announce them there, but they might give more details.
Okay. Will it play Baby I'm Ready to Go?
What if they pull a Six Flags and it becomes Top Thrill 2?
That would be pretty funny.
Every park gets their own Top Thrill 2
And Beast.
and Beast.
Batman the Ride becomes the Beast. Well,
Yeah, I'm with you. We got anything else?
I don't think so. It's pretty slow, other than the Kingda Ka shit.
I mean, that's been kind of consuming it all. I guess we could talk about briefly that Green Lantern is officially closing. We
Yeah.
kind of talked about that.
And I keep seeing memes about it going to Great Escape.
I don't know what's up with that.
That'd be pretty funny.
I'm all for it. Also, I want to see Knobles build Kingda Ka. I
Or
mean, if Great Adventure is getting rid of it, you're right down the street,
Gene Staples. They
right?
buy,
Indiana Beach.
but they just buy like part of the, or they buy the whole ride, but they only put like part of it up.
Just the Bunny Hill.
Yeah. Or like just the trough of the top hat to the bunny hill, so it just rocks back and forth. They just wind shit up like part of the way up, and then they have it roll back and forth. Takes up like the whole park length.
Yeah, the Bunny Hill's just going over the whole boardwalk.
Yeah, Kingda Ka basically like the footprint of Kingda Ka is basically the entirety of Indiana Beach.
Pretty much, which is why I think it'd be perfect there.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
You'd be able to see it for miles around.
Yeah. Man, I don't know. I want to know what the fuck is going on. B&Ms and then like I don't want to go over it again, but the whole B&M rattle thing. Nathan was just mentioning to you how like um, at Dollywood, Wild Eagle had like a pretty crazy rattle.
It's unfortunate to hear.
Even there was some POV of what was it? It was like a newer B&M. I don't remember. I don't know. It was just like a video, but like you could see the whole train like kerchunking, and like the camera was like getting jostled around. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Well, hug a B&M today. They need it. Well, you got anything else, Ben?
No, it's just been like a shitty long week. I feel like everyone else is probably feeling the same way.
Yeah, probably. Well, hopefully this made you feel a little less shitty.
Hope for Kingda Ka.
Everybody,
Pray for Kingda Ka.
pray for Ka.
It rises again.
Pray for an end of its misery.
Maybe that's why they're delaying the announcement because they're gonna announce something big.
A 600-foot tall roller coaster.
They could easily break that record. They could do this. I mean, it's very on brand for Six Flags to build a spike that the train does not fully reach the top of.
Just to
So,
claim the tallest.
yeah. Oh, yeah. They'll add a radio antenna tower to it and shit. Make it
I mean,
like
they
600 feet.
technically they had that opportunity already.
Yeah, true.
They were like, "Do we make it 500?" No.
They're closing it to add a taller radio tower, to add an actual like antenna to it,
I could see
or
it.
or they do like a Mister Freeze kind of thing.
Turn the top hat upside down.
Well, I mean, they could do that too. I was thinking like you just kind of add this. The spike is like in the center of the top hat, and then you have like a giant overbank, or like Immelman or dive loop or some shit.
Yeah, that'd be pretty sweet.
I have a feeling they would go the dive loop route if I had to guess.
Well, I guess it remains to be seen. Hopefully, they don't announce it before this gets uploaded, making us look like idiots.
It's always fun to have those little like time capsule moments.
Right? I feel like we record this now, and then like Thursday night, there's going to be a big announcement.
Hmm.
Although, now that I said that, it's going to be nothing on Friday.
Yeah, it's nice to have those dated. I mean, yeah. Hopefully, I mean that's the thing. Like if you put it out into existence, it'll surprise us.
Well, we shall see. But yeah, I'm getting a little tired.
Yeah, for sure.
Time to get some sleep. Thank y'all so much for listening. We always appreciate it. It's all good. Ride a coaster. Go to a park. Think happy thoughts.
If go to a theme park instead of going to your awkward Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah, do that. And if you have to go to Thanksgiving dinner, then answer every question as if it was, why do you feel that your favorite coaster is overrated? Or not feel that way. I don't know. Shit, you got anything else?
Nah.
All right, well, then we will talk to all y'all very soon. And until next time, your
Your
favorite
favorite coaster
coaster
sucks.
sucks.